can see at least 2 wildfires now. Yeah, so there appears to be a wildfire down here near Loveland. There's also very clearly a wildfire up here by Fort Collins. Strong winds. If you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. There's an ongoing severe dust storm warning for Cheyenne County, Goshen County, Laramie County, in Wyoming. That is where we're headed. Right now, we also have a dust storm currently crossing the road, crossing I-25 here. We also apparently have a wildfire ongoing up here in Loveland. You guys can see that column of smoke off there. Yeah, I've got dust in my mouth in here right now. And I mean, all my windows are closed. So yeah, we are in northern Colorado. We have what is very clearly 2 wildfires ongoing at this point. Incredibly strong winds kind of blowing my vehicle around on the road here. Conditions are definitely deteriorating with these high wind conditions. I'm seeing now storm damage reports consistent with dust storm here now brewing here in southern Loveland, Colorado. You guys can take a look at the road up ahead of me now. You guys can see we have debris and dust crossing the road. Massive dust storm here down by MCR, that's Medical Center of the Rockies. Oh my God. Huge dust storm here in Loveland, Colorado. Massive dust storm. Yeah, we're headed up to Wyoming to see that dust storm, but we got a big one brewing here. Having a hard time keeping the vehicle on the road. Huge dust storm here in Loveland, Colorado. Massive dust storm up here in Fort Collins up ahead. Guys can see that. Look at that huge dust storm crossing the road up there. vehicle on the road. Huge dust storm here in northern Colorado. Absolutely incredible. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. We have an dust storm now. Looks like they've closed the highway. We're gonna try to shoot once we get up past. Looks like we're gonna have to find some other. Once we get up to. Looks like they've closed the highway between Fort Collins and Wyoming, so we're gonna have to take back roads to get up there. Thank you so much for subscribing, it's appreciated. I don't have much time to focus on the chat, but the winds are so strong that they've shut down the highway. We're gonna take the back roads. We're gonna try to get up to State Highway, I think it's 85. We'll try taking the next exit to get out there. But as you can see, big dust storm crossing the road up here. Wow, this is incredible. Joining me now, my name is Patrick. I am I'm gonna get up to 14 at Mulberry Road, and then I'm gonna take that out to 85 out by Alt, and then I'm gonna take that 85 out by Alt up to Cheyenne. Yeah, this is I'm from here. I've lived most of my life in Fort Collins. This area is home. There's also an evacuation order in place in Fort Collins. If you are in West Fort Collins, if you are between Vine and Overland, there is currently an evacuation order due to a wildfire. Yeah, Wellington's out of power right now. Oh, they did lift the evacuation. That's good. Oh man, here it comes. Here it comes. Into it. heavy dust storm. Visibility is extremely low. Major dust storm going through Fort Collins right now. Again, we have a severe dust storm warning for Cheyenne in northern Colorado. As you can see, visibility here is extremely low right now. Very strong winds, extremely strong winds. Department of Highways has closed the highway up here. We're gonna try to scoot around these guys. We're gonna try to get past this, and we're gonna try to get up to 85. Try to sneak past these guys. Try to get to Cheyenne. Again, there's a severe dust storm warning in effect for Cheyenne, Wyoming, Goshen County, Cheyenne County, Laramie County. The highway has been closed. The Colorado State Patrol is routing vehicles off the highway. We're going to try to take 85 north, try to slip around State Patrol up here. I know all the back roads. Alright, let's lock the camera. National Weather Service has extended the severe dust storm warning for another half hour. I have dust in my mouth, and I just changed the air filter in here, the cabin air filter too. Probably gonna need a new air filter after this. Yeah, as you guys will recognize, we are on my favorite stretch of highway ever. That is Highway 14. I've seen so many tornadoes on this highway. Oh, good call out. Let me know. How we're doing. How's the image quality looking now? Are we sharper? Excellent. Major dust storm here in northern Colorado. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We are currently headed to Cheyenne, Wyoming to intercept a severe dust storm warning. This dust storm warning is still in effect for the next hour and a half. There has been several storm reports indicating damage that we typically associate with an EF1 tornado. So it's a pretty strong one. So it's a pretty strong dust storm. Yeah, we're gonna try to get up to Cheyenne and take a look at that dust storm. As you guys can see, we're looking north now. Kinda. Yeah, we're looking north now. You guys can see how all that wind's kind of coming through here. We're gonna get on Highway 85 out near Alt, and then try to sneak past Colorado State Patrol and try to get to Wyoming that way. Just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We were just in a really intense dust storm in northern Colorado. We're headed up to intercept that severe dust storm warning in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Expected time to intercept is taking a little bit longer just because they closed the highway. We're going to try to evade State Patrol by trying to sneak past them on the back roads up there. So it's just going to take us a little bit longer to get there. If you're enjoying this stream, or if you find this coverage helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. As some of you may know, I used to work in the video games industry, but things have not been going great. We've been rocked by wave after wave of layoffs, and any support is greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for being here. We're out here trying to do some stuff. Again, we are covering a storm in northern Colorado. A severe dust storm warning has been issued for Cheyenne, Wyoming. We just passed through a severe dust storm just in Fort Collins, Colorado. You guys can see that we've got visibility out here is getting pretty limited just with all the blowing dust in the air. You can see that way. Where we're sitting right now is actually this is where the 2008 wedge tornado, Windsor wedge tornado crossed the road. Right now is where we are. You can see we've got a dust storm to the south and a dust storm to the north. I'd be willing to bet that some of this blowing dust is probably showing up on radar right about now. if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We are chasing an ongoing dust storm in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We are currently in northern Colorado, attempting to get there since they've closed the highway due to the high winds. We will be at our target a little bit later than anticipated. However, that severe dust storm warning is still ongoing. We've seen several storm reports now indicating storm damage that we would typically associate with a EF1 tornado. We are just about to get into that dust storm actually. You guys will see that dust storm once I make my turn to the north when we get to Alt. Just passing Jacob McMillan lives in this neighborhood. Storm chaser Jacob McMillan, go check that guy out. Pretty cool dude. You can find him on Radar Omega and on YouTube. He's a cool guy. Just joining us now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. We are currently out in headed towards Alt, Colorado. We're going to take you guys north to show you guys this crazy dust storm we got here. We got we are headed up towards Cheyenne, Wyoming, where there's an ongoing dust storm warning that is valid for the next hour. You guys can see this golf course here by the road. All the barriers are kind of falling apart, getting blown apart by that wind, the netting. Got a crazy dust storm going on up here. If you guys can see here, off on the left side of the screen, we have a dust storm rolling through here. We're going to be going into that dust storm here pretty soon. Visibility is pretty limited. Once we get into the town of Alt, Colorado, which we'll be in just a minute, we're going to head north on Colorado Highway 85. I'll give you guys some coverage as we head into Cheyenne, Wyoming, and take a look at some of the storm impacts. Yeah, this detour is going to add about 20 minutes to our drive time to get to Cheyenne, unfortunately. Then I don't know, maybe we'll do something fun, like do a shamrock shake intercept. Actually, no, we won't. I had the shamrock shake last year. It was gross. Pretty gross. I regret getting that. Oh God, I forgot about this. Why did I take this way? Right next to a feedlot. Don't drive past a feedlot in a dust storm. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. Right now we're driving through a poop storm. Oh, they closed 85 at the border too? I know they closed I-25 at the border, but did they close 85? I was going to try to get to 85 to try to get around highway patrol. I-25 is closed, but when they close I-25, they don't usually close 85. Oh, dang. Well, we got other ways we can get around them. Just taking now a look at spotter network. Looks like we're getting some reports now of branches and downed trees in Fort Collins as this severe windstorm continues to move southwards. You guys will see the full extent of this windstorm as we face north. What am I doing? Let's let me put my meters on my wind speeds. And windy. We're coming into the town of Alt, Colorado. We're going to be punching north into Cheyenne here shortly. Sweet, we're headed north. Should be in Cheyenne here pretty soon. So we are now facing north into this dust storm. And I'll get you guys over on the wide angle lens. We are now headed directly into our severe dust storm warning. We're headed towards Wellington, Colorado. Switched over to the wide, okay, we're on the wide angle. You guys can see we got a big old dust storm crossing the road up here. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that dust storm. Big dust storm. Huge dust storm coming through right now. just got it. Actually, go off to the side of the road here. You good? Okay. You guys can see we got a major dust storm ongoing right now. Major dust storm ongoing right now. There's a bridge up here that I'm gonna get up on. We'll be able to get a nice big view of the area. I kind of don't want to step outside because it is 75 degrees out, so this is a hot wind. Phrasing. Are you guys able to see is the camera picking up this dust storm all right? You guys able to see the full extent of all this crazy dust? If I can improve the fidelity of the stream a little bit. All right, and we're about to get into an area of pretty strong wind, dust. We got this dust storm crossing the road up here. Wow, look at all that. We got a lot of dust and debris coming across the road here. Big dust storm up ahead. Look at that. That's wild. Detour here real quick. Look at that. Crazy dust storm. My safety goggles here. Clean the lens on my camera. You guys seeing that? Got a crazy dust storm here. If you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We are currently in the town of Nunn, Colorado, looking at a dust storm as it's kind of rolling through here. We're currently under a severe dust storm warning up here near Cheyenne, Wyoming. That is where we're headed at the moment. As you can see, visibility is getting extremely low. As you can see, we're right in the middle of this dust storm. Visibility is pretty bad here. I'm getting dust in my mouth inside the cabin of my vehicle, even though like no windows are open or anything. So the dusty conditions are pretty bad here right now. Extremely high winds right now. Subaru's getting blown around like crazy. What a day, folks. So anyways, we're gonna get repositioned north of this and do some photography here, film some of these, do some time lapses of all this dust rolling through the prairie. Yeah, I know down there in the desert, you guys get them a lot more than we do up here. Got a little gustnado over here. Coming in. Look at that. Wow. Okay. As you can see, we got a lot of semi trucks pulled off the road here. Are they pulling people off the road? Well, it looks like they're just pulling off. Looks like they're just taking semi-trucks off. I don't think they're taking off passenger vehicles. As you can see, they've got a whole row of tractor trailers taking off the road here. They don't want big trucks big trucks out on the highway. Oh no, they're turning everyone back. Well, dang, here I was being clever, thinking maybe I could get away from this. We'll find out. We'll see if they'll let me through. We'll see if I can use the "I'm a storm chaser" excuse. Yeah, so as you can see, they're taking people off the road here. They don't want people driving in there. I mean, very understandably, they don't want people driving in this. It's not safe. Yep, they're not gonna let me through. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak past them on the county roads. I know a back way we can get past them up here. I know how we're gonna sneak past them. I believe we can get up to Owl Canyon past them that way. But as you can see, major dust storm. Major ongoing dust storm currently. A friend of mine, I'm gonna pause the stream for a second. I gotta respond to a friend of mine. I'll be right back. Bypassing the roadblocks right now. We're taking Colorado 108 to kind of try to right over there. Big gustnado. Big gustnado. Cool. Literally blowing me off the road. It's so strong. We're going to be on pavement, and I believe we're going to be up on Owl Canyon Road here soon enough. Should have pavement, we'll actually have traction again. To bypass the roadblock, but I'm just going to show you guys. There's our dust storm off that way. All right. Cool. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser, probably. We are in northern Colorado, headed up to Wyoming to intercept an ongoing severe dust storm warning. As you can see, it is dusty and it is severe. We're kind of in the middle of it right now. They got the highways closed, so we had to do a little bit of maneuvering to get around the roadblocks here. I don't really love that this tractor trailer up here decided to try to bypass that roadblock. We're gonna follow this guy and see if he can. Like, look how. So, guys, look how high. Look how far this truck is listing to the right here. You guys see that tractor trailer up ahead of me? Look how hard he's listing already. This guy's gonna get blown over a jackknife if he's not careful. Now, is it pulling focus? Where's that? Lock that focus down. Look how hard that guy's listing. Yeah, I wouldn't try to risk it, buddy. I'd be reconsidering too. something severe dust storm. As you can see, we have a pretty strong ongoing windstorm right now, picking up a huge dust storm in front of us at the moment. They had to close the highway. We had to do a little bit of rejiggering to get around all the police roadblocks here. As you guys can see, visibility is quite low right now. Yeah, this semi-truck up here is the right idea. I wouldn't be out on the highway right now. Very dangerous high wind conditions here. Good on you. Don't be out here driving. We'll be here in Cheyenne in just a couple minutes. Dust storm. And if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We are chasing a major dust storm as it passes through Cheyenne. There's a severe dust storm warning been issued by the National Weather Service. We are getting wind gusts. I don't even know how strong these wind gusts are, but they are cooking. Visibility is declining rapidly. Little Subaru, as though this isn't the biggest car I've ever owned. It's getting blown all over the place by these strong winds. Incredibly high winds right now. Dust storm now as it's rolling through Cheyenne up here. And we are getting some hurricane force winds. bending the signs over here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but our traffic signs, our highway signs are getting knocked over by these strong winds. You guys can see we're about to pass through a very strong, it's really loud in here. We're about to pass through a really strong dust storm, really strong dust storm up here. You guys can see that that band of dust crossing the highway up in front of me. That's dirt that you're seeing passing up there. My car's getting knocked all over the road. I'm having to overcorrect a little bit here to keep my vehicle in the lane. Again, we're coming into Cheyenne, Wyoming, where there is a severe dust storm warning. They've had to close the highways. From getting knocked off the road here by these strong winds. Here, major dust storm here up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. All that motion you're seeing up ahead of me, that is it's a dust storm. Dust in my mouth, and again, haven't opened my windows or anything all day. It's again, just there's so much particulate that's been wafted up into the air. name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. We are currently headed towards Cheyenne, Wyoming, covering the severe dust storm warning. It does look like the National Weather Service let the dust storm warning for Laramie expire. The dust storm warning, they did renew the dust storm warning for Cheyenne for the next 30 minutes. It does look like it's kind of winding down a little bit, although the high winds are certainly still very much in effect. Looks like we got a bit large vehicle blown off the road up here. Check out the no, there's no tornado warning. It's just a severe dust storm warning. Nope, it's a poop storm warning. To a feedlot. It looks like we got another rolled vehicle up here. Wyoming State Patrol up here. We got an apparent gust tornado in that field over there. No, that was a wreck that was cleared up. It looks like that one's been cleared off the road. And we are now coming into Cheyenne, Wyoming. As you can see, major dust storm here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Just to give you guys some context, you guys should be able to see the mountains from here. The visibility is so poor that we can't see the mountains. So we're going to make a little loop. We're going to get headed south on southbound I-25 and head back into Colorado. Guy get around me and let him pass. Yeah, as you guys can see, they've got all the trucks pulled off the highway here. They're not letting trucks take the highway today. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser in northern Colorado. Today we're chasing a severe dust storm warning here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. As you can see, we are now looking at over downtown Cheyenne. We're actually looking out over South Cheyenne. As we look out over South Cheyenne here, you guys can see that we have a pretty major dust storm going on here in the city. Visibility is pretty significantly reduced. It does look like it's dying down just a little bit, but yeah, there's a huge dust cloud kind of over the city right now. Glad you're back, Justin. We're going to take I-80, we're going to loop over to I-25, and we're going to try to drop south, try to get down to Wellington. Anyways, for everybody here, thank you so much for joining me on this stream today. Appreciate all of y'all. It's been kind of a wild day for weather, kind of a wild week. Looks like we have another flipped vehicle here. Yep. If you're new here, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We're up here in Wyoming, just observing an ongoing severe weather event. We have a severe dust storm warning. When we get off for gas here, I'm going to check the oil, check the air filters, and then maybe we're looking probably dropping south again here. It does look like most of the strong wind reports have in Colorado have kind of fallen off. We are now starting to see a lot of strong wind reports up to the north now, up into northern Wyoming, up into the Dakotas, through western Nebraska, out into central Nebraska. So it looks like this big swath of wind is probably going to move, looks like it's moving east. I don't think we're going to chase the wind east. I think we're going to just drop back south and head back into Denver. It does seem like we are, it is kind of petering out now though, which is good. We'll swing back south into Fort Collins actually, and see if we can get eyes on that wildfire. I believe it's been contained at this point. Yeah, Jody, that's very true. The real question is, how do I get to I-25? For as much as it is that I've spent so much time in Cheyenne, I don't remember how to get the interstate. Wendy, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. It's not like I was doing anything else today. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am a photographer, not a severe weather expert. Whenever I primarily come out here to take photos of things. I did some photography down there in Colorado. I got some cool photos of some dust clouds. As I always try to advise people, come to this channel if you're here to be entertained or want to see some cool photography. But if you need up to the minute weather information, you're definitely going to be better served tuning into your local weather people. I'm just a doofus with a camera, but I appreciate it. I want to get to Fort Collins. just make sure we can't moderate the channel if you're not using English in chat. Just make sure to use English in chat, please. I wish my Spanish or Portuguese were better than it were, but it is not that great. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. Oh, you're in Brazil, so okay, it's Portuguese. My from Brazil. All right, we're gonna be trying to swing south and cut this off, headed southbound, going back into Colorado now. Things are starting to clear up a little bit. I'll get you guys eyes on that. When we get up on I-80, you guys will be able to see this dust storm a little bit better. I think we caught probably the most dramatic stuff down there in Fort Collins as we were going through those really low visibility areas. We'll have a better look at it once we get up on the freeway though, because the highway's elevated up here. Southbound. And again, we are now in downtown Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah, we're starting to see it lit up a little bit. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. We are currently covering an ongoing severe dust storm warning in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It does look like they're going to let that expire. We're looking at over downtown Cheyenne right now, so you guys can see visibility has been pretty low all day. I'm looking at the Rocky Mountains right now. Particularly, we are looking at Medicine Bow. Now you should be able to see the mountains from here, but as you can see, this heavy dust storm as it's rolling through has pretty fully obscured the skies. The air quality here is also absolutely atrocious. There's that just heavy layer of brown dirt that's just kind of up in the air right now. Joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We are here chasing a severe dust storm out here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. As y'all can see, we got some pretty severe dust out here on the freeway. Got a big old dust storm here, kind of rolling through Cheyenne. Should be able to find out here pretty soon. There we go. We're looking westbound right now. I believe. Hopefully they've got the highway open again. If not, we're going to be at Flying J for a little bit. Oops. How are we doing now? Looking sharper. Yeah, we're gonna go down to Flying J and take a look at the landscape. There's a nice little vista we can get on over there. Overlook the landscape and take a look at the prairie. Again, we're covering a severe dust storm warning up here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We'll have a nice view looking southbound here into Colorado in just a minute. Wild day. See, we got another tractor trailer tipped over here. A lot of rolled vehicles by the strong winds. Oh man. Oh no. Multiple vehicles rolled over by the wind. Got another tipped vehicle over there too. You guys can see that. That is, what's our count up to today, guys? We had 2 back over there on 87, 3 over here, so we're up to 5 rolled tractor trailers. Nope, we're up to 6 now. We have 6 rolled vehicles. There's another one up here. You guys see that? That's 6 rolled vehicles now. Another one right here. Look at that. Damn. What a day. Anyways, we're going to get gas up here. Actually, we're not going to get gas up here. We're going to take a look at the prairie real quick. Just kind of get an overview of this landscape. Just kind of take a look at this scenic vista. Just enjoy the view for a little bit. So anyways, you're looking at Medicine Bow right now, but you can't see it at all because of all the high winds, because of all that dust storm out there. Look at that, guys. My vehicle is rocking because of how strong these intense winds are, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna need to change the air filters after this drive. There's so much dust. This drive has absolutely killed my fuel economy too. This has dropped, because the headwinds have been so strong, this has dropped my fuel economy down to 11 miles per gallon. I think there's a little point up on top of the hill down here that we can get to that'll let us look south. Actually, you guys probably can't see the car rocking because I have auto stabilization turned on the camera, so it compensates for that. So probably can't see it, but the car is literally shaking with how strong all the wind is. All right, yeah, we're gonna turn south. We're gonna turn back. We're gonna get some gas, then we'll head south again. It's wild. All right, gang. Everybody, thank you all so much for being here. I think what we're gonna actually do is try to punch south into the back into the strong winds again and get down on I-25. See if we can get into where that major dust storm is blowing across the highway again. I believe they've reopened the road, so we should be able to get down there now. I think the highway's open. We'll get gas in Colorado because it's kind of pricey up here right now. We got another rolled vehicle up here. Vehicle and another rolled vehicle. Guys, we are at 10 rolled tractor trailers today, guys. That is 10. That's 10. No, that's 11. We're at 11 rolled tractor trailers, guys. That is 11 rolled vehicles, y'all. Damn. Nope. I think we might be at 12. Every tractor trailer that tried to go through this stretch of highway got rolled, guys. Look at that. We got another one up here too. It's like a graveyard for semi trucks here, guys. Look at that, we got another one. Oh man. Nope, that's 12, 13, 14, 15. That is 15 rolled semi-trucks. Rolled tractor trailers, guys. Unbelievable. We got some EF1 tornado damage up there. Yeah, this place... 15 rolled vehicles today, guys. That is insane. I have been driving this stretch of highway for 20 years, and I have never seen anything this crazy before. What a day. Dude, I would not be driving out. That guy right there I just passed, I would not be out driving right now. When you see something like that, that's what we call a warning. That's danger, Will Robinson. Danger. I wouldn't be out here right now. one of these guys up here could tell me how many vehicles they saw. Question for you. How many tractor trailers flipped have you guys seen so far? At least 10? Damn. I'm out here as a storm chaser. I'm just trying to provide coverage on all this. That's insane. Probably 4 to 6 more? Damn. That's crazy. Thank you. There's 4 to 6 more down that way. We're gonna park. And then we're going to take a look at take a look around. Yeah, Bill, that's wild. We're gonna park. We're gonna just hang out for a little bit. They got that section of road closed off. We can't get past them. This is our way back home right now. So we just gotta wait for them to reopen the highway. But the good news is we actually have a great view of the dust storm from up here. So we can actually film this as this dust storm crosses the prairie. So we can actually get on out here, take a look. And I'm actually probably gonna go live on TikTok too, so while I'm at it, because I know I got a big following there as well. Insane, guys. Yeah, let's take a little walk, shall we? My head's got a chin strap on it. It ain't going nowhere. I didn't bring my windbreaker though, which I should have. Of all the days to have a windbreaker, today seems like the day to have one. Although it's like kind of a hot wind, so. Yeah, let's go do this. Let's go take a look. Whoa! Whoa, Jiminy. Ah! It's like a wind tunnel out here. Yeah, we got a big dust storm moving across the prairie over there. Wow. getting knocked around by the wind too. Okay. Yeah, the wind is so strong it popped the rivets out of my front guy. Yeah, that was I don't know if you guys saw that struggle there. That was a lot. So anyways, I'm gonna set up my I'm gonna go live on TikTok too. Give me a second to get my other camera going. Whew. Jiminy. It's blustery out there. Yeah, my front fender, thank you. My front bumper cover. It got knocked off during that tornado in Decatur, Illinois, back in December. And I just haven't been diligent about getting it fixed yet. Well, I did fix it. I fixed it myself. It needs probably a little bit more work than I was able to give it. Okay, guys, hang on for a second. I need to power my vehicle real quick. Boy, so anyways, if you're just joining me now, it's Patrick, storm chaser based in Colorado. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's do that. Yeah, it's one could argue that it's windy here, yes. One second. Hang on just a second, folks. I need to reboot my stream real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, are we back? All right, we're back. Okay, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in Colorado. We're currently in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're trying to, yeah. Yep, I'm working on it. Waiting for the highway to open back up so we can get back to Colorado. So we're currently in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We've got a dust storm warning. Severe dust storm warning ongoing right now. We're waiting for the highway to open back up, which should open up any second. As you guys can see, we actually have, let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can see that dust storm as it's moving across the prairie over there. We're gonna try to take a run for it because it looks like they might be opening up the interstate again here. Once I get my suction mount back up on the window again, we can get moving. Make sure this pressure seal holds. Okay, cool. And we will get back on it. Got to do one other thing on my map here before we go live. Decent network connection. All right, we're good to go. Sorry, I've got to set some things up, guys. I'm just having some technical difficulties here. Having some technical difficulties. I believe we are good to go now. Okay, so we're gonna get back on the highway now. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. All right, so if you're just joining me now, we're on a severe dust storm morning in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We've seen multiple rolled semis. We're gonna get back out on the freeway again. I think we're gonna try to dodge south and get on 85, or excuse me, 85, since the interstate's closed. Since the interstate's been closed, we're gonna try to go the other direction, try to sneak around State Patrol again. Or maybe they've opened the interstate, but we're not gonna linger here. I hate that this is a blind corner now. Okay. But as we've seen all day so far, there's been a bunch of rolled vehicles due to the high winds. The visibility has been pretty poor all day. We're gonna see if they'll let us get south on I-25 again. I'm not seeing any southbound traffic yet though, so we'll have to see how that's doing. They still have that closed. Well, we'll check. We'll check. Because we might be able to get on the frontage road and get off that way. Yeah, they still have it blocked off. We're just gonna circle around and then we're gonna head back out to 85. Well, if you're just joining us now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in Colorado. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now, where there is a severe dust storm warning currently. We've been out here all day due to the high winds. We've seen multiple rolled over semi-trucks due to all the high winds here today. We're gonna head back out to Colorado State Highway 85 to try to get around State Patrol, get back into Colorado, where that dust storm's been all day today. As you guys can see, visibility is quite low due to the ongoing dust storm. If you're in a semi-truck, please don't be out on the highway. Again, we have counted a total of 15 rolled over semi-trucks today. So we'll pass some of those semi-trucks again as we get back out on the freeway. We'll see those on the northbound lane. But it's pretty dangerous weather out here today, guys. You can see that they've got the highway closed. I've never, in all the years I've been driving this stretch of highway, I have never seen this many trucks get rolled over all at once. I think this is a new record for me. So, thanks everybody for being here. If you guys drop back in the stream, you guys can see when we passed through some of those that really strong, intense dust storm earlier. We're gonna get back out on this again. We're getting back out on this dust storm again. So guys, thanks for being here. We had some flipped over semi-trucks over here off on the left that you guys will be able to see in just a second. You guys can also see that we've got some knocked over signs, some knocked over billboards and stuff that got blown over by the strong winds. These billboards are, the damage we're seeing here is consistent with an EF1 tornado, which is pretty crazy. So like this damage that we're seeing here on the left side, these trucks all got flipped over by the strong winds here. Again, we've counted a total of 15 rolled trucks today. So these are pretty perilous conditions. A lot of drivers, a lot of truckers losing their vehicles today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 trucks rolled over there. Again, this is at the Colorado-Wyoming border. I've got a 5th tractor trailer rolled over right over there as well. That's 5 rolled over trucks that we've just passed right now. Again, we've counted a total of 15 today due to these high wind conditions. Oh, that's 6. That's 6 that we just saw here. And that makes 7 down at the end of the road over there on the other side of the freeway. So that's 7 rolled over semi-trucks due to the high winds. And if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We are currently on the Colorado-Wyoming border right now. We are currently dealing with a severe dust storm warning here in northern Colorado. We have seen a bunch of rolled over vehicles today. Really a bad situation. Visibility does look like it's improved significantly. The dust storm does look like the dust storm is clearing, which is good. Oh, hold on, we got another rolled over truck over here. Yep, we got another flipped tractor trailer here. And the damage that we've been seeing here to some of the structures. Oh, we also have another truck on the flipped over on the highway over here as well. I guess this guy wants me to pass him. There's two flipped tractor trailers right over here. We got one here, 1, 2. So again, that's a total of 10 flipped trucks we've seen just here at the junction of I-25 and I-80. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of insurance claims. And I don't know if you guys saw, oh, that's I didn't even see that one earlier. So that's 11 flipped tractor trailers. That's 11 flipped trucks. We've got 11 flipped trucks here. Just here at the junction of I-80 and I-25. So that is yeah, it's bad news bears if you're out here in Cheyenne. Again, my name is Patrick. We're here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, covering a severe dust storm warning. It does look like the National Weather Service has allowed that severe dust storm warning to be expired. Visibility has improved a little bit at this juncture. The severe winds, the high winds are obviously still a threat. You guys have seen all the flipped vehicles. The interstate is still closed at this point. Tumbleweed. So as you guys can see, conditions right now are not great. We're gonna head south again. We're gonna pass back down south into Colorado. We're gonna probably cross through that dust storm that we saw earlier when we were back over at the park and ride. I believe we can get off and get to 85 down here. Again, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We are currently covering a a severe dust storm warning here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We just witnessed 11 rolled over tractor trailers that got flipped by the strong winds here earlier today. We're gonna head south into Colorado on Colorado Highway 85 to try to get around the police block on the interstate. If you are a trucker, please don't try to risk it taking this route through here. You guys saw all the flipped over trucks that we saw. We're about to pass through kind of a stronger dust storm that's crossing the road up here. You guys can see the limited visibility we have. So we'll have eyes on that here shortly. Yeah, and as we saw earlier, I took some back roads to kind of navigate around the police blocks. Some trucker followed me trying to navigate around that police block, and we saw that trucker had a pretty strong list. His vehicle was listing pretty far to the right due to the wind. We also can see that we've had got power lines down here, got power crews working to put them back up. Some of the damage that we've seen here today has been consistent with EF1 tornado damage. So these winds have been pretty strong. You guys saw that with some of those highway signs that got blown over, and I mean, these are hurricane force winds we're dealing with out here today. Oh, that's some debris. Oh, we just ran over whatever that thing was. Yeah, I know, Jody. I hear that. I got family members who are truckers who have to contend with the constant pressure to deliver on time, but also dealing with the safety of the highways. I'm not insensitive to the fact that you have to kind of manage the responsibility of making your deliveries on time, but also dealing with the highway safety issues. It's not lost on me by any means. You guys seen how much these power lines are shaking up here, by the way? I'm gonna kind of move off that side there because I don't want those power lines coming down on me. Again, we're covering a severe dust storm warning here up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. You guys can see we have a lot of debris coming down, a lot of signs knocked over. We had 10 rolled over tractor trailers earlier. I do know that there's a couple rolled over trucks on this road as well. We'll probably pass those guys again as we get up here. And then we'll be passing through that dust storm that we saw crossing the road earlier. So, as always, thank you all so much for being here. My name is Patrick, aka Beyond Storm Chasing. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm gonna check. No, the car's fine. If it looked like it was just some sticks and stuff. So, yeah, I'll check the tires when we get up to the state line. A lot of accidents today. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We are currently covering a severe dust storm warning in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're about to head into this dust storm that is crossing the state line between Colorado and Wyoming. Colorado State Patrol and Wyoming State Patrol has got the state shut down. They got the main highway shut down over there, I-25. We're going to try to take the back roads to get back into Colorado. We have seen multiple vehicles been rolled over by the severe windstorm. We saw 10 tractor trailers get knocked over there over on got police vehicles. We got 10 tractor trailers knocked over there over on I-25. And of course, we have seen a bunch of tractor trailers blown over here on Highway 85 as well. So, giving you guys some coverage of that as we drop south. Service out here is going to be a little bit spotty. As you guys can see, we got strong dust storm kind of brewing down here. And again, we have seen a lot of damage here today that has been consistent with EF1 tornado damage. So this has been kind of a hurricane-forced windstorm today. So if you're in Cheyenne, I wouldn't be out driving right now. You guys can see that we've got some downed trees up here. Oh, we got another tractor trailer blown over. Just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Colorado. We are covering a severe dust storm warning here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We've got, we had hurricane force winds coming through here earlier today. We're seeing damage here in town consistent with EF1 tornado damage. We've seen multiple highway signs get kind of knocked over, seen roofs getting taken off of buildings, so it's pretty bad. We're about to kind of punch through a dust storm kind of here on the Colorado-Wyoming border as we punch south into Colorado. I don't have any, if you're watching me on TikTok, I don't really have any ability to look at the chat right now, so please behave yourselves. Also on TikTok, I don't have my dual bonded network set up on that stream right now. If you want a better version of this stream that's got a better network connection, I recommend you guys follow me on YouTube. I am at BeyondWX on YouTube. You can also find me at BeyondWX on Twitch TV. Just ignore the roadblock here. We're gonna head down to Colorado. Again, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, or based out of Aurora, Colorado. We're headed down into Colorado to cover this ongoing severe dust storm. And we've seen some pretty strong winds all day. Strong winds consistent with a EF1 tornado. We've seen a lot of significant damage, a lot of rolled over vehicles here. We've seen power crews out all day. Parts of Cheyenne, parts of Wellington, a lot of parts of northern Colorado are currently without power. Don't do what I just did. We got power crews out working on down power lines right now. And if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of northern Colorado. We are covering a severe dust storm warning that is in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and in northern Colorado, and the associated high wind threat. We've just seen multiple rolled over vehicles, and we're about to pass into this dust storm as it crosses into Colorado. Looks like we got Wyoming State Patrol over here. As you guys can see, looks like that porta potty over there got rolled by the wind. We got another rolled vehicle over here. Looks like we got another tractor trailer got rolled over by the wind. we got another one. Again, please, if you are in Wyoming and you are a trucker, I wouldn't be out driving right now. See, we're crossing, we got this big old dust storm up ahead of us. We're about to punch into this dust storm. Visibility is getting pretty low out here. Yes. The den. Got another rolled over vehicle out here. Oh, that's sad. It's a horse carrier. We are into Colorado now. Visibility has cleared up a little bit here. We do have some clear skies now. Look at that. Look at the air quality here is extremely poor. Oof. You guys can hear that. My vehicle's getting blown all over the road by this these strong winds. In terms of what they're hauling, I'm not sure. I think most of these vehicles that we're seeing that are getting rolled over probably are light or not carrying heavy loads, I would assume. Oh boy. Oof. That's a real strong wind we're seeing here. So if you're just joining me now, and I know I'm kind of sounding like a broken record here, folks, but I've got a TikTok stream going, so I have to repeat myself frequently. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're covering an ongoing dust storm here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're gonna clear this ridge. You guys will have a good view of that dust storm as it's coming across the front range here. We're gonna get parked up in that dust storm out here by the power plant. Got a severe dust storm warning. You guys can see that dust storm as it's coming up over the hills over there. Whoops. Fix that in just a second. If you're just joining me now and you're on TikTok, you're probably not seeing a whole lot other than my floor. I have to grab that phone. But we're covering a severe dust storm warning right now. off, and we'll get some better eyes on this one here in just a second. Got a nice view of that dust storm as it's coming in. I think what I'll do is I'll mount this up on my, go to a vertical format stream, make this a little bit easier for everybody to see. Having some technical difficulties, give us just 1 minute. There we go. That's much better. Alright, sweet. If you're just joining me now, my name's Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in northern Colorado. We are currently covering a severe dust storm crossing from Wyoming into Colorado. It does look like it's abating a little bit, so I think we'll probably keep this stream live until we get into alt, but it does look like the dust storm is mostly cleared at this point. I think the worst of it has already gotten past us. I think the severe high winds and those kind of that EF1 tornado damage that we were seeing earlier is probably the worst of it is past us. At this point. Yeah, it looks like the, as you guys can see here, most of that dust storm has kind of cleared out now. It does look like things are finally clearing up a little bit. National Weather Service has allowed that dust storm warning to expire. So I think I'm going to kill my TikTok stream for now, unless we get any additional severe dust storms that are visually interesting. I'll go live again if there's anything else to see there, but I'm going to end the stream on TikTok. So if I see anything else, I'll go live on TikTok again later. But I'll keep the stream on YouTube going for a little while longer to see. We'll take maybe a look at some of those storm impacts down in Fort Collins. See if there's we'll go check out some of that storm damage in Fort Collins and see if there's anything down there that check in on some of those storm reports. Wrapping up here pretty soon, guys. So just to set the expectation, guys, we're gonna go check in on Fort Collins. We're gonna check in on that wildfire and check in on some of that storm damage down in Fort Collins. And fire emergency. I'm gonna check my wildfire map and see if we got anything. Actually, check in with KDVR and see what our wildfire status is. Looks like we've just gotten some red flag warnings. We do have some reported wildfires up in the Sandhills in Nebraska. There are some wildfire hotspots. Yeah, okay, we do have some reports coming out of Fort Collins. So we're going to shift the focus of this stream to checking out the doing some wildfire coverage in Fort Collins. And we'll check out on the status of those fires. We also have another wildfire down by Loveland. Yeah, we're gonna go check out these. Wildfires. So there's some wildfires going on here. Fort Collins and Loveland. We're going to go check on the status of those. Yeah, as you guys can see, we've got kind of another dust storm up here. I wonder if that's wildfire smoke that I'm seeing here. That cloud that we're seeing up over here, I wonder if that is smoke that I'm seeing. That plume of that dust running across the road ahead of me. We got a dust storm coming up here. So just to give everybody an update, we are going to punch south into Fort Collins and Loveland, and we're going to check out those wildfires up along the Front Range. And then after we check out those wildfires, we'll probably wrap for the day. So we got this dust storm here that we're kind of coming into. mean, yeah, I've got dirt in my mouth and in my eyes and stuff. It's not exactly pleasant. It does look like they got that one knocked over truck off the road here, so that's good. Oh, do I not have my overlay turned on? I could have sworn I turned that on. Alright, and we are now coming into this, as you guys can see, we are now coming into this dust storm. It's dusty. Okay, so I do have my overlay turned on. I have no idea what my subscriber count is in real time. Thank you. So anyways, we're coming out, you guys can see here off to my west. We got major dust storm coming through northern Colorado right now. Major dust storm. As you guys can see, huge dust storm rolling through right now. I can't remember if this is Nunn or if this is Alt. I can't remember what this town name is. Nunn. We're in Nunn. There's a bunch of little towns up here that have they're like four-letter names. It's like Nunn, Alt, Null. Thank you, Legacy. Appreciate it. You guys can look at that flag up there. It's maybe give you an idea of how dusty, how windy it is through here. Got a whole row of trucks just pulled off the side of the road here. Yeah, massive traffic pile up here. They are still not allowing people to go north on this road. As you guys will recall, we took a shortcut to get around all this. Huge traffic jam here. If you guys are ever in Alt or Nunn, there's a bunch of incredible little local Mexican restaurants through here, by the way. Although the best one, the El Burrito, they did just shut down. They've been here for 50 years, and they finally closed their doors. The people who own the place just retired. anyways, as you can see, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I am a storm chaser, probably. We're here in northern Colorado, and we've got a major ongoing dust storm. Get TikTok back open. Get off the highway. Get off the highway here. Cool. Sweet. All right, getting back at it. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser. We're covering a major dust storm here in northern Colorado. As you can see, the visibility here is pretty limited. Got this major dust storm coming through northern Colorado. Huge dust storm rolling through. Visibility is getting pretty low. We've seen a number of rolled over and flipped vehicles all day. Again, we are covering a major dust storm. We've also seen a lot of damage that's been pretty consistent with EF1 tornado damage. So yeah, we're talking about a pretty severe dust storm here today. So we're looking at a severe dust storm here in northern Colorado and southern Wyoming. We're going to be punching east to cover a wildfire, some of the wildfire damage that we're seeing. We're going to be covering a wildfire out in the foothills next, after we get through this dust storm. So again, we're starting here by covering the dust storm. Once we clear the dust storm, we're going to cover a wildfire out up in the foothills. And actually, wow, that dust storm off to my, we got a crazy dust storm going on right now. That is what we're covering right now. So anyways, thanks everybody for being here. Crazy, the visibility here is down to below 1/4 of a mile due to this dust storm. So if you're just joining me now, we've got a ongoing dust storm here in northern Colorado. The visibility is absolutely insane. You guys can see how wild it is with all that, how reduced the visibility is here. I'll take a second to turn north in a little bit to show you guys how bad that dust storm was. And if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser in northern Colorado. We're covering a crazy dust storm that we've got going on out here. Visibility has been pretty limited all day. That's come with some pretty severe high winds, and we've seen some damage that's been consistent with EF1 tornado damage. Turn north here for a little bit and give you guys a view of that dust storm as it crosses through here. Get off the highway here. Real brief, actually. Yeah, we can turn off the highway here real briefly. So as you guys can see, there's our dust storm. Looking north. So yeah, that dust storm has been going all day today. Major ongoing dust storm here in northern Colorado. Yeah, we've got an ongoing incoming dust storm here that's been persisting all day throughout northern Colorado. We're actually going to be dropping south a little bit to cover the ongoing wildfires down near Boyd Lake. So it's going to be a little bit of driving yet. But yeah, we just covered the severe dust storm warning up in Cheyenne. We're just on the Colorado-Wyoming border right now. We just got through the town of Nunn. We're gonna drop south now, and we're gonna get down towards Loveland, and we're gonna cover that wildfire down in Loveland next. So we're headed down to Loveland, Colorado next to cover that wildfire. We have a red flag warning today. We've had again. Major severe winds and a massive dust storm rolling through. You guys can see visibility conditions are pretty poor at the moment. So that is where we are headed next. So we'll also be probably kind of punching into this dust storm a little bit as we get out there onto Highway 14. Which is where we will be once we get through Nunn. Is this Alt or is this Nunn? I don't remember. All these little Colorado towns are kind of the same. Oh, never mind. This is Pierce. Well, we'll get out to I-25 once we get into Alt. This is Pierce. I always confuse these two little towns. Pierce and Alt kind of look similar. Yeah, we're gonna cover that wildfire next. The good news is my fuel economy should improve pretty significantly now that I've got that tailwind now. Earlier today, my fuel economy was getting absolutely sapped by those strong headwinds. Again, we are covering a ongoing and severe windstorm today that has been responsible for numerous car accidents. We were covering some of those car accidents up there in Wyoming. We counted a total of 15 rolled over vehicles caused by the strong winds. We documented some damage that was consistent with EF1 tornado damage. And now we're going to go cover a wildfire. Once we cover that wildfire, we'll be wrapping things up for the day though, folks. Right now we are just covering the extreme dust storm that we're seeing here in northern Colorado. You guys hear that gravel hitting my windshield? No tornadoes today. We are covering we just covered a severe dust storm warning up in Cheyenne. We are now dropping south to cover a wildfire near Loveland. So we just dropped off south out of Wyoming. We're in Colorado right now. We're going to be covering a wildfire that's kind of ongoing. Right now we are experiencing abnormally dry, windy conditions that are very suitable for wildfires. You guys can see that we have really low visibility with all these blowing dust and dirt and debris and wind right now. We are kind of in an actively right now we've got a we're in kind of a major dust storm right now. You guys will have a better look at this dust storm once we get pointed east. You guys will see that here in just a second. Major ongoing dust storm here in northern Colorado. That's a result of these strong warm, dry winds that we're seeing right now. Yeah, also thank you to my Wonder Mod Lisa, who's been out here helping all day. I really appreciate it. Also thanks to Justin Ryan of Wind Dancer Media, this other wonderful storm chaser based out of Arkansas, who's been moderating my chat over on YouTube. You guys are great. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be headed out to Loveland to cover that wildfire. Then we'll be wrapping it up for the day. So thanks everybody. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks to everybody who donated today. You guys are wonderful and kind. We'll probably finish up today's stream with dinner. I haven't decided. I haven't even eaten lunch yet today, and I haven't even decided what we're eating yet. I don't know, it'll probably be something cool. Let me know in chat what you think we're getting for dinner tonight. Is it are we getting legal weed? Is that what we're getting? Just past a dispensary. All right. Cool. If you're just joining me now, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, guys. I'm Patrick. I'm a storm chaser in Colorado. We're currently covering an ongoing severe dust storm that was crossing over from Wyoming into Colorado. We're going to be punching through that dust storm to get to a wildfire in Loveland, Colorado, at which point we'll be wrapping things up for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. Tacos sound good. Tacos sound great, actually. You guys can kind of see that dust storm a little bit. Let's get past this horse trailer. We're going to be punching directly into that dust storm. Well, I wouldn't expect, today we're not chasing tornadoes. The tornado risk today, there's no tornado risk here. Today we're chasing we just covered a severe dust storm warning up in Wyoming. And that dust storm, we've tracked it here into Colorado. You can see poor visibility, poor air quality, real bad dust storm out here. We've had, unfortunately out here in the Rocky Mountain West, we've had a really brutally dry and really bad drought this winter. It's been really dry, it's been really dusty, it's been really windy. And unfortunately today we have really favorable conditions for wildfires, and so a few wildfires have popped up today. We've also had this kind of ongoing persistent dust storm all day. So I'm covering the Dust Bowl today, and then I'm actually headed west right now to go cover that wildfire. So what we're seeing in the air right now is a mix of particulate of dust getting lifted off the ground. We're seeing a mix of dust and wildfire smoke. So we're not going to see any tornadoes today. We're going to see mostly we're seeing dust storms and wildfires today. Although if you do subscribe to the channel, I do tornado chasing, and I do have some tornado videos that I've caught. So you can look forward to that in the future. But today we are covering the wildfire and dust storms, just to set the expectations right. You guys can see how bad it is out here. Real bad dust storms, real bad windstorms. I'm gonna plug the